My future mother-in-law tried to keep me from doing my job. TLDR. So, this story takes place 2 years ago, when I, 17M, was recently officially called to the office of exorcist, however not Catholic. So, 2 weeks before my 18th birthday, I got a call to take a look at someone's house to ensure it's not haunted. I show up, introduce myself to the homeowner, an 18-year-old female, who we will call Emma, not her real name. She explained to me that she had just recently turned 18 and moved out to the house she had inherited from her grandparents. She wanted to ensure that nothing was infesting the house, as she stated she could remember that she had seen some weird things in that house when she was younger. I did my thing, interviewed her, the usual. When I went to leave, her mother had arrived, and I just walked back to my car. Little did I know, this psycho woman had followed me home. I got back home, changed, and started playing some Call of Duty. It was a generally nice day out, and I had the windows open. I was listening to music, specifically my usual rock playlist. I got a knock on my door, which I just assumed was one of my friends. But when I opened the door, I was so shocked. This lady, who I had only seen, was standing at my door. Before I could say a word, this lady started screaming at me, "How could you walk into my daughter's home and say it's haunted?" I was super confused, and so I just asked, "What?" And she starts screaming again, "You were just at my daughter Emma's house, right?" And I replied, "I mean, yeah, I was." I had just recognized the lady as the one who I walked past as I left. She started screaming again that I shouldn't be near her daughter, as I am not Catholic. I later come to find Emma is not a Catholic either, but I digress. I continue explaining to the lady that I was just trying to do as I was asked, as Emma had called me. And she said, "I don't care. Don't ever let me find out that you are going back there." I looked at her with a confused face and respond, "Look, I am going back tomorrow to bless the house, as I was requested to do so. I will continue with the homeowner's wishes." She screamed and said, "See how far that gets you," and she stormed off. I returned the next day to Emma's house, and I attempt to knock on the door, and here is Emma's mother, fuming. I look at her and I say, "Can I please come in?" And she replied, "No. I told you that you are not welcome on this property." I was thinking, is this woman serious? Now, of course, my job is to do what the homeowner requests. I get a text from Emma saying to go to the back door, as she was waiting there. I say to the mother, "All right then, I will leave." She then slams the door, and I walk to the back door. I step in, and Emma's mother is pissed. Naturally, I start getting my stuff ready to do the blessing, while they work it out. Next thing I know, I hear police knocking on the door. The mother is removed, and I did the blessing. It has been 2 years since, and I am now engaged to Emma. Emma has become very interested in my work, and so sometimes she comes with me on house calls. Last week, we were called to a house for a quick investigation. Emma's mom used Find My iPhone to track Emma and find out where we were going. She shows up and jumps in front of the door as I go to knock on it and yells, "I will not allow you to corrupt more people like you have my daughter." I was super confused, and I just said, "Now you are just being dumb. Please get out of my way, as you have no right or reason to be getting in my way." She screams again, but incoherently. The homeowner then opens the door, wondering what all the commotion was about. She sees this lady screaming on her front steps, and immediately calls the police. We got it done successfully, and we are now just relaxing. I am seriously rethinking getting married to Emma, even though I love her. I feel that her mother will just continue complicating my work. I don't know what to do at this point.